Today's Thursday. It's September 1st. Happy September, and let's get it going with some mystery books. Here Comes a Body. I just did not like. I was not a fan of it. I could have continued life without reading that book. I just thought it was so... It wasn't it for me, so I'm not going to read it. But now I have no idea what to read, and it took me a minute. It took me like 5 days to get through that audio because I did not like the book. So much so that I had to take like a little break of reading. But now I'm like, I want something else. I've been watching a lot of TV shows, and I just want to get back into listening to a very good book. I want a V. Keeland type of book. Like, those books are hilarious but have a good story to it, and that's what I'm wanting. But I don't know what to read, and I haven't asked my book dealer, so I'm just gonna read the chef. Hopefully it's good. It doesn't have the very best rating. It's at a 3.6 something, so we'll see how that is. The type of gang members that they're talking about in the book versus the gang members that I think of in my head are two different types. I don't know, there's also like a lot going on, and it's like whoa. He's giving like Hannah Montana vibes without the singing and without the going to school. Happy Friday! But it wasn't giving Gordon Ramsay. The book is finally over, but I ended up rating it a 2 out of 5. I just felt like it was too long. Like, we didn't need it to be that long, and also it was all over the place for no reason. It was 99 chapters, and he was living two lives. Okay, he was a chef and he was something else, and I just thought it was too much. And sometimes as women, I know that we like, not everybody, but like myself, I overanalyze and think about everything way too much. And like, if you're doing something new, you shouldn't dread the past. Like, you shouldn't bring the past into it. You know what I'm saying? First of all, fuck douchebags. That's all I gotta say. And second of all, listen, it's a Wednesday night and I'm trying to have some fun. So I was talking to my big sister yesterday, and she told me that I'm in a slump. I have been wanting a good book ever since I listened to The Reversal. I feel like after The Reversal, it kind of was just like, I have a feeling I know who this friend is. Like, wait a damn minute. I was not expecting that. Right now it is it's 1:50, and it's September 8th. So this is what I'm having today and tomorrow. And then I was like, ooh, some watermelon sounds so freaking bomb. So I went to see if they have individual watermelon packed up like Bonds did in California. No, they had it but in slices, and I'm like, that's not what I'm feeling. So I got this, and I was like, this is gonna be a vibe. Like, I put everything in here, and I was like, I don't know how much it is. The other one cost like $4, and I was like, that's a little hefty. But then I paid for this, and this was $9. I'm like, bruh. So now I have this little fruit salad. Yummy
Fruit salad, yummy.
Had I known, I would have fucking overstuffed it. But I got blueberries, raspberries, watermelon, pineapple, and this actually looks super cute. Don't forget, ladies, lock your goddamn door. Even though you're in a good area, uno nunca sabe, okay? So just be careful. So I came to park outside across the street from ShopRite, in like the back parking. So that's kind of my life. Yesterday, you know how I got that expensive ass fruit? Well, today I got watermelon, but I don't know, something about watermelon is just calling my name. Also, they didn't have my creamy cheddar soup, and that's all I've been That watermelon is so sweet. Also, I've been saving this for a moment. I'm like, I don't know when I'm gonna need it, but I will. And when I do need it, I'll have it. Salt on watermelon. I'm sure everybody and their mothers knows about this. I'm gonna put a little bit. Oh my god, my mouth is already getting watery. Okay, goodbye. Also, my nail broke. How to Fill Up Flirting by Denise Williams. Okay, so this book I definitely rated a 4 out of 5 right off the bat. I thought it was a good book. Maybe I wouldn't buy the book, but I would reread it in the future. I do appreciate that the main character, you know, she was encouraged to like go have fun, live a life that you've never lived before, and just who cares? Like, nobody's watching you. So I really like that. Definitely, I feel like she dwelled too much on her past. Like, come on, after a certain amount of time, we should all move on. But I guess it's easier said than done, because obviously it's not that easy, especially if somebody in our past hurt us tremendously. But I do appreciate that she had the courage. She was herself. She was fun. She was living her best life. And in return, pretty much got to experience a lot of what she had missed. So I definitely recommend this book. Let's go on to the next one. I already know what I'm reading next. I am reading Thank You for Listening.
William Morrow and Harper Audio present Thank You for Listening, a novel by Julia Whalen.
That's why I say that I want to change my style, because when I listen to these books, they're a bunch of, you know, late 20s, early 30s women, and they're going through something, or they're going through a change, I don't know, something. But what I love about it is that everybody says, like, you're only going to be young this one time. Enjoy it as a lady. Enjoy it. I mean, you don't have to be raunchy or anything, but just enjoy who you are. Enjoy your body, because, I don't know, when you're older and you have kids, we are always the last people that we think of, and we think about everybody else. And I see that firsthand with my sisters and my mom, and I just want to live my best life. I've listened to 37% of the book, and I am so here for it. I feel like I have my own little insiders with them, even though clearly I don't, but it's an entire vibe. And not only that, like, I appreciate that it's a little bit about everything. Like, it doesn't just focus on, let's say, romance. There's like other things going on, and this is only the beginning, and it's not corny. I appreciate that. So I don't know, we'll see. Again, I'm here for it. We have this event happening on Saturday where we have to go to Manhattan, and I'm so like freaking excited because I just want it to be a whole vibe. This weather is totally giving read a book. I'm trying to go to Princeton today because this weather is giving Princeton vibes. This book is giving Princeton vibes, even though clearly it's not in Princeton. This book takes place in Burbank. Also, I've been there. I walked these streets. I used to drive by there. Like, I'm telling you, when a book takes place somewhere around where I've been, what I've done, what I've seen, I want to read it. Wait a damn minute. I 100% knew it. I knew it. And she lied. My sister lied to me. There's evidence. I told her my thoughts. I told her how you felt. She said she and somebody else thought the same thing. And all she had to say when I confronted her was sorry about it. They're out here talking about a double-double with well-done fries. And my mouth is so watery. I'm about to get to work. I cannot cry.
We hope you have enjoyed this unabridged production of Thank You for Listening, a novel, presented by William Morrow and Harper Audio.
Thank You for Listening has a special place in my heart, honestly. I rated this book a 5 out of 5. I felt like the storyline was amazing. It dealt with more than just romance. I love that it was in there, but also it was like a reality check, and I freaking fell in love with that. Also, the plot twists that ended up happening, amazing. I definitely recommend you read this book and just give it a chance. If you listen to the audio, I hope that you listen to the author's part. That was one of my favorite parts, just listening to her and her thoughts about this book and why she made this book and how it was created. It was everything. 5 out of 5. It's Monday morning and I don't have a book to read or to listen to this morning. So I'm listening to music, but it's just not the vibe. It's not, especially with this weather. It looks like it's gonna rain, and all I want is just to listen to a good book that's just gonna make me feel happy and warm and like feel all the love. My secret copy recommends a book. Immediately drop everything and listen or read the actual book, because Billion Dollar Enemy is already good in my book and I'm like still in chapter 1. So it's come to my attention that I need to work on my bluffing face because I'm listening to these books and I'm trying so hard to speak, but it's so good, and sometimes they say the darndest things and I'm just like, how am I not supposed to react? Legit book readers, audio listeners, if you have a bluff face, you are for real.
Parentheses, pleasant and professional. Of course, the man in front of her is a stranger.
There's only one narrator, but the story's good so far. It's just, come on. What many of these books have taught me is stop jumping to irrational conclusions. If we don't know the full story about something, why? Tell me, why do we love to just make it up ourselves? When it comes to the Mermaid Inn, I read this book. I physically read this book last year. I have the actual book in the back of my car, and I'm excited to listen to the audio version, because if this has the male voice, I am excited to hear this. Mermaid Inn by Jenny Holiday has a super special place in my heart, because honestly, this is the first book that I really read, and it got me into my reading challenge of this year and introduced me into the smuttiness world, or the spicy romances. Out of the spice, I will say it's like 3 out of 5 chili peppers, but ultimately it was such a good book and the feels were real. I definitely rate this probably a 4 out of 5. My book dealer did not recommend this book. It's just on my Hoopla, and I said I might as well just read it. It's Monday. I need to get myself a good book. And the second I started listening to this specific book, I'm like, what am I getting myself into? And then it's just giving this like sultry mystery vibe, but like not like murder mystery, like sexual mystery. Si tú me lo pides, yo me porto bonito. Ay, tú no eres bebecito, tú eres bebesoto, friquito, no más se te nota. I got so caught up on the first part of the book, and also with the like what song popped in my head when I think about the book so far, that when I went back to play the book, I'm like too stunned to speak about that part. September 27th, and I finally reached 50 out of 50 books. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to finally be here. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but I did. Yay, so I finally finished reading my September reads. Although I didn't read as many as I normally do, I read a total of 6 books this month, which was insane. I didn't really talk about a lot of them, but here are a few of my favorites. Thank You for Listening and Billion Dollar Enemy. Those two were the top highlight. Mermaid Inn has a special place in my heart. These two were kind of my least favorite, but The Chef is the least. I would rather listen to How to Fill Out Flirting before I read The Chef. All in all, though, these were all great books. You should definitely give them a chance and see which one you may like.
Okay, everybody, that's pretty much it for September's reading vlog. I can't believe in the month of September I ended up reaching my 50 bucks for the year. Like, I completed my challenge and I'm so excited. I'm already thinking about what next year is gonna be and how my challenge is gonna be, just depending on how I end this year. That's probably or close to where I'm gonna put my challenge next year, so maybe like 60 books. But we'll see. I know that this month I didn't read a lot of books, but that's okay. I mean, one book compared to no books is better, so it is what it is. And when I'm recording this, it is actually December, and I'm in California in my sister's studio layer office. How insane is this? But yeah, so I do want to just say, if you have any suggestions on a book that I should read next, anything that you see here, or what you're currently reading, leave me a comment, and I will see you in the month of October. Bye.